Hey everybody, good to be back. It's time for a special March Madness edition of Picks of the Week. It's been a couple months since we wrapped up the college football bowl season, and we were anxious to get back to making some picks. Calvin and I are going to pick some of the NCAA tournament results that start tomorrow. Well, it technically started last night, but really we're going to start focusing on it tomorrow with the first round.
And where did everything go?
Where did everything go? And then this weekend, the second round leading us to the Sweet 16, which is what we're going to pick here in just a moment. Calvin, you want to tell folks what you got on your hat there? Who's on your hat? What's on your hat? Ninja Turtles?
No.
No? What's on your shirt? You want to show people your pajama shirt here? Ninja Turtles also, and then you also sporting a cape today.
Ninja Turtles.
Who's on your cape?
Ninja Turtles.
Oh, who's that?
No, Ninja Turtles.
Batman?
Ninja Turtles.
Ninja Turtles. You got a Batman cape and Ninja Turtle pajamas, Ninja Turtle hat. All decked out, ready for the tournament to start tomorrow. The real action, the first round. All right, so what we're going to do, we're not going to pick every single game. We're just going to pick from each pod of 4 teams. We're going to pick the one that we think.
Daddy, who wins?
You ready?
Yeah.
We're going to pick the one that we think is going to reach the Sweet 16. So we're just going to pick our Sweet 16 teams from groups of 4. We're going to pick the one that we think is going to advance past the first and past the second round to the Sweet 16. All right, let's jump into it. We're going to start with the South region. And this is the 1 seed Kansas is going to be playing the 16 seed Austin Peay. They look, I think they're the Governors, but they kind of look like Monopoly Men. And then the 8-9 game is Colorado and UConn. Who do you think is going to advance? Which of these 4 is going to reach the Sweet 16? Pick one. UConn is what he's going with. Actually, maybe not a bad upset pick, but I am going to go with Kansas. They're the favorites, number 1 ranked team. All right, our next pod of 4 teams out of the South region is Maryland and South Dakota State, the Jackrabbits. That's the 5-12 game. And then the 4-13 game is Cal against Hawaii. Calvin, who are you picking? The Jackrabbits? Calvin likes the Jackrabbits. Another upset. They're the what seed are they? The 12 seed, South Dakota State. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking I'm going to go with Maryland to advance out of that group. All right. Next 4 teams up. This is the 6-11 seed game is Wichita State and Arizona. And then the 3-14 game is Miami against Buffalo. Who do you like? Which of these 4 teams do you think is going to make it to the Sweet 16? Wichita State, the Shockers. Calvin is going with some double-digit seeds here. It's not a bad pick, though. They definitely have some tournament experience. I'm going to stick with the chalk and go with Miami to advance to the Sweet 16 out of that group. And then the last pod from the South region, Battle of the Birds between Iowa, the 7 seed, and 10 seed Temple, and then the 2-15 game, number 2 Villanova seeded 2, and UNC Asheville, number 15. Which of these 4 do you like? Who do you like? You like Asheville? UNC Asheville, the 15 seed. Cal, you're going with some pretty exciting picks in the South region. I'm going to go with Iowa. Just bring a little upset over Villanova in the second round, the 7th seed. All right, here we go. Moving to the West region. This is number 1 seed Oregon. This game just ended down here, so it's not Southern. It's Holy Cross won that one. And then you got St. Joe's, the 8-9 game against Cincinnati. Who do you like? Which of these teams? Of course, you picked the one that just lost tonight. Ignore that one. Which of these other ones do you like? Holy Cross? Wow. The Crusaders, I think they're called. That's the first ever 16 seed to beat a 1 seed. Calvin's picking it. I'm going to stick with Oregon, the 1 seed. Play it safe. All right, Calvin. Let's take a look here at the next group here. This is also in the West region. This is Baylor, number 5 seed against Yale, the 12. And then the 4 versus 13 is Duke against UNC Wilmington. Who do you like out of these 4 to make it to the Sweet 16? Which do you think? A lot of Bulldogs in this year's tournament. You'll see that. I think this is our second Bulldog. This is Yale. Who do you like? UNC Wilmington. Wow. Calvin's going with the Seahawks from UNC Wilmington. I'm going to go with Baylor Bears. I wish it were Duke, but I don't think they've got it this year. All right. Moving to the next group here. Texas is the 6th seed. Northern Iowa is the 11th seed. And then Texas A&M is 3. Green Bay is the 14th seed. Calvin, who do you like? Which one? You like this one? Northern Iowa is Calvin's pick. I'm going to go with Texas A&M out of this group. We'll see who's right about that. And then the last pod from the West region here, we've got Oregon State, VCU. That's the 7 versus 10. And Oklahoma is the 2 seed against 15 seed Cal State Bakersfield Roadrunners. Which one do you like here, Calvin? Who do you think is going to make it to the Sweet 16? Oklahoma. That's probably the safe bet. I'm going to go with you. I'm going to agree. Oklahoma. We're halfway through. How you feeling so far about your picks? You picked a lot of double-digit seeds. Do you like Cinderella? Well, you're picking some Cinderellas. You're picking a lot of Cinderellas. We'll see how good you are. This is the year of parity, Calvin. Not a lot of really great teams this year. Anybody can beat anybody, so you might be right with your rather adventurous picks. All right, moving to the other half of the bracket here. We keep on going. We got in the East region, number 1 seed North Carolina is facing Florida Gulf Coast, the 16. And the 8-9 game is USC against Providence. Who do you like? Whoa, you got funny hair. Who do you like? Which one do you think? Providence? Going with the Friars?
The turtles.
The Turtles? Does that look like a turtle to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go with North Carolina out of that group. All right. Indiana, the 5 seed against 12 seed Chattanooga. And then you got the 4-13 game is Kentucky and Stony Brook. This is just a lot of letters here, Calvin. Which of these letter groups do you like? You like the C?
This
You like
one and
SB?
this one and this one and this
You
one.
picking
this
all
one.
of them?
Yeah.
You gotta just pick one. Which one do you like the most?
See.
C, like Calvin? Well, it's Chattanooga in this case. Springing some upsets in your mind. I'm going to go with Kentucky to win that group. All right, here we go. This is the 6-11 game. Is Notre Dame against the winner of Michigan and Tulsa. They're playing right now. And then West Virginia is taking on Stephen F. Austin. That's a 3 versus 14 matchup. We're going to need that over here. All right, who are you picking? Which one do you like? Tulsa?
Yeah.
You like Tulsa? They're going to win tonight and then go on and win again and then win again to reach the Sweet 16? You might be right. I'm going to go with West Virginia. I think they're the favorite in that group. And then the last group out of the East, Wisconsin against Pitt. That's the 7-10 game. And Xavier against Weber State is the 2 versus 15. Who do you like?
Tiger.
Definitely like the Tiger. That's a Wildcat. That's Weber State, Ogden, Utah. That's a good pick. I'm actually going to stick, though.
Axe. Daddy do axe.
I'm going to go with Wisconsin. Spring a little upset there. I'm not liking the Big East so much this year. I'm picking Villanova and Xavier to lose in the second round. All right, moving to the last region here. This is the Midwest. This is the 1-16 game, Virginia against Hampton. And then Texas Tech Butler is the 8-9 game. You like the Bulldogs. I thought you might. Butler has sprung some upsets in the past, but I'm going to stick with Virginia. All right, we got Purdue, the 5 seed, against the 12 seed Arkansas Little Rock. And then the 4-13 is Iowa State against Iona. The Gales, who do you like out of that group?
Mexican.
The Mexican?
Yeah.
That's Little Rock. I guess there's some Mexicans there. I think that's actually a Trojan.
The Mexican.
Mexican?
Yeah.
All right, well, he's picking Little Rock to spring a couple of upsets there. I'm going to go ahead and stick with Iowa State to win that grouping. Our next to last group here, we're getting down near the end. We got Seton Hall as the 6 seed against the 11 seed Gonzaga. And then Utah and Fresno State, the 3-14 game. A couple of Bulldogs on this page. Who do you like?
This one.
This one?
Yeah.
The Fresno State Bulldogs are Calvin's favorite. I'm going to go with the Gonzaga.
Daddy do and I do that.
And we're going to do the last one. You ready? Last pick of the day for the first and second rounds. Our final Sweet 16 teams from the Midwest region. Dayton, the 7 seed, against number 10 seed Syracuse, and number 2 seed Michigan State against Middle Tennessee. Who do you like? Syracuse?
2 C's.
There's 2 S's. Those are S's. Yeah, there's 2 S's on that page, which this is a bunch of letters also. You like this S or that S?
This S.
The orange S, that's Syracuse. I'm going to go with the green S
No,
for
that
Michigan
red
State.
Red S.
Well, it is kind of red. It's supposed to be orange. It might just be my printer. All right. Well, there you go. Those are our Sweet 16 teams. I know you filled out a bracket too, so tell us who you picked, and then we'll see. We'll be back next week to pick who we think's making the Final Four. All right. Say goodbye, Calvin. Hey. See you later.
Bye bye.